Right, the red button is pressed. It's super official now. I'm still like old man mode. It's funny how I use computers all the time. I stream, not consistently, but enough to where like I should be aware of it. And I should be, comfortable with what I'm doing. And then sometimes I get on and I start streaming and shit, and it's like, I feel like old man mode. Like, have you ever used a computer before? Oh, man. Okay. Well, a couple more first-time chatters. Tim. I don't know how to say Medina. Well, I'll pronounce it like that. Good morning, everybody. Don Toliver album. First time listening to an album by him. I'm looking forward to it because, I actually have heard pretty good things so far about it. But also, off of the Heroes and Villains album, I really enjoy Too Many Nights and Around Me, I believe. Basically, there's a couple tracks with Don Toliver, and those are my favorite off the album. So I've had people say, oh, you should check out this album and that album, and I've kind of wanted to, but there's never really been a huge push for it. And then this year I've been wanting to do more real-time drop reactions, new albums, and I feel like I haven't hit that mark. So I was like, oh, here we go. Perfect. Don Toliver, new album. So, kind of checks all the boxes there. Oh, that's right. Choosing Death Grips over Drake. That's right. I still remember that morning. Waking up, I was supposed to listen For All the Dogs. And I was like, I don't want to fucking listen to Drake this morning. I don't want to. Oh, yeah. There's a new Lupe Fiasco coming. I think this next run of weeks, it's going to be a lot of new albums. I'm probably going to do a lot of just new reactions, which will upset the people who want older stuff. But, people get upset. There you go. That's how it goes. We Don't Trust You. So far, I haven't heard everything new that's come out, but so far my favorite album of the year is Dark Times by Vince Staples. I think that album's fucking fantastic. Really, really good. Excellent album. With Don Toliver, I don't know much about the guy. But yeah, well, let's jump in. We got any admin stuff? So I'm streaming on Twitch now. If you're on Twitch and if you're thinking, oh, it'd be cool to sub, I'm not monetized on Twitch because I can't save the videos because I get striked for copyright. So Patreon's $2. No ads, uncut, music video reactions. I'll do the music video reactions on the stream too. Might as well. You guys can get like a preview of what the Patreon experience is like, which is cool. Yeah, and that's it. The Young Thug trial, I haven't paid any attention to it. I do my best to try not to pay attention to what artists are going through because usually it's bad. And then it's like, oh, now I don't want to, I have less interest in listening to these people, like for the fucking Kanye thing that just popped up about he had the girl locked in the room or some shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's that saying, never meet your heroes. And there's a saying for it because it's kind of true, right? All right. Well, Don Toliver, I don't know what to expect other than I'm kind of expecting, some trap sounds mostly, but we'll see where it goes. Travis Scott's on this, Metro Boomin's on this, Future, Tizo Touchdown. So some guys I'm familiar with, which is cool. One thing I'm noticing is it's broken up into 4 sections. So there's 4 tracks. 4 tracks. So I wonder if there's a bit of a story arc there. I've seen that there's this aesthetic in the videos, getting prepped for the videos. It's like this motorcycle aesthetic. I don't know if you guys heard that, but the cat's just knocked something over. My phone is buzzing. Jesus. I'm like a disaster this morning. Total disaster. All right. Okay, let's get the lyrics up. Let's drop in. Let's get rolling, you guys. We got 16 tracks. It is about 52 minutes. Good little run there. And here we go. Drop it in. First I listened to Don Toliver album, new album, HARDSTONE Psycho. I like the cover. I like the aesthetic. I like this like street bike aesthetic. We'll see how well it plays into it, into the album. First track is called KRYPTONITE. Tons of producers who look new to me. 206 Derek Bugs, Ronan, Alien, Brian. Yeah, all kinds of spikes and a guitarist. Okay, cool. I like guitars. Okay, here we go. Drop it in track 1. Kryptonite. Don Toliver. First time listening. I should confirm I am recording. Yeah, I am recording. Haha. Trippy.
Purple clouds filling up the air tonight. She ain't calling, she feeling in the air tonight. She pulling on my chain at the crib tonight. Call me Superman, she my kryptonite. Look me in my eyes and she said, you the one I believe in. Told her give me something for my weeding. Light it up, let it rise like a genie. Think she need me.
Cool little drop in.
Don't be afraid, know just what you better than. She went and popped, so and left no evidence. In her letter, man, psycho, she ever been.
I like that. I like that. I like how he held that. And that too. Really pushing some vocals there.
Feeling up the air tonight. She calling, she feeling in the air tonight. She pulling on my chain at the crib tonight. Call me Superman, she my kryptonite.
Oh. I like that. I like that. Cool downturn.
I need you on your knees. I'm begging, baby.
This is cool right here. Very cool.
Pull up like a biker. No a nigga geek.
Good sound. Right. Great sound.
I got you what you need. I need you on your knees. I'm begging, baby, please.
On. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
Degrees. Pull up like a biker. No a nigga geek. Now do that sound like me? Do that sound like me?
It rolls right into the next one. That was fucking cool. That was nice. That was fucking cool. You know, I'm hoping for a theme, and mostly because he's really pushing this like motorcycle bikes rider thing, you know, and so it's like, okay, if you're pushing an aesthetic, then you're usually going to have a theme going with it too. And the first part, I was like, okay, you know, we're settling this out, but then that turn, that fucking part 2 turn, gets pretty dark, kind of sinister. And I like that, and I'm wondering, you know, I really want to like solve the puzzle, right? Like I always do, fucking three minutes in. Let's look at some of these lyrics. Purple clouds fill up the air. You know, somebody said Phil Collins, right, in the air tonight. I almost felt like that, right? Like a hint at that. Anyway, I don't know. She ain't calling it, or she ain't calling. She feels it in the air tonight. She pulling on my chain. Call me Superman. She's my kryptonite. So we've got this early hint at she is my kryptonite. Now, is that a person? Is it an addiction? Who knows? Who knows? We won't worry about that. We'll just let that be a thing that we're aware of. Looked me in the eyes. She said, "You're the one I believe in." Told her to give me something to put my weed in. Light it up. Let it rise like a genie. She thinks she needs me. Don't be afraid. No, just wait. Know just what you're better than. She went and popped 2, left no evidence in her Letterman psycho she's ever been. I'm on her head. She's gonna let me in. I'm doing drugs. I'm back again. It's hard to tell the truth in a life of sin. I guess I'm really loved. I guess I really did. So she's got this thing, this quote, "You're the one I believe in," and then this pre-chorus, "I'm losing all my faith in you," okay? And then it goes in this dark turn. I got you what you need. I need you on your knees. I'm begging, baby. I'm hot, 100 degrees. Pull up like a biker. I'm geeked. Spend time on this medicine. I'm gone off the leash. Shorty's in my sheets. Don't get caught up. I told her this is for hours. Don't get caught up. Goddamn, keep it on the fleet. Treat your band is like a rover, pull him over. Okay. What really grabbed me with that song, though, is that turn, that break in the production. It goes into that part too, because it did get pretty dark, but like in a very cool way. Somebody said roll it back. Yeah, I agree. We should listen to it again, right? Especially that second half. Ah, fuck. I kind of want to, but I also want to. We gotta like move forward, right? Like, can we cheat? Can we just listen to that break again? Let's listen to that break again. It was pretty fucking cool. That part 2 turn. So let's see here. That was great too. I forgot about that. How much he held that note, because he's really pushing that. I'm losing all my faith.
She calling, she feeling in the air tonight. She pulling on my chain at the crib tonight. Call me Superman, she my kryptonite.
That is fucking bad. That is badass. And there's like screaming. We're gonna back it up like 10 seconds. There's like this screaming sound in there. That shit's bad, dude. That's fucking awesome. That is awesome.
I need you on your knees. I'm begging, baby.
Yeah. That shit's awesome. I love that. I love that turn in part 2. And it's right after She's My Kryptonite. You know, I'm Superman. She calls me Superman. She's my kryptonite. And of course, obviously, we know the interaction Kryptonite removes all of Superman's powers. And obviously the villains use it to like try and hurt Superman and kill Superman and all that kind of shit. Okay. I'm glad we listened to that again. I honestly, I forgot about how much he holds the note on I'm losing all my faith in you. But in who? In himself, in her, and who knows? Who knows? So let's move on to track 2. Having fun. Good start. Track 2 is called Tore Up, produced by, I guess, Baby Kobe and Spike's guitarist. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Dropping in track 2. It's only 2 minutes, so here we go. Tore Up. What's that from? Sample. Good hit here, man. This is fucking banging so far. Oh, I like the guitar. Oh, I like the guitar. Wow.
You believe in yourself.
I like this. I like how it slows down here. This is fucking cool. Great sound, too. God damn. I like this. The fucking guitar. I like this production of like this. This is fucking cool, you guys. This is fucking cool, man. I really like this. It's got such great, rich sound, and it's very, it's cool because it's like aggressive, but I like that so often, I mean, and probably this is more of like a metal thing, but like so often with like the aggressiveness, people always want to throw distortion on there. It's not distorted. It's pushing, it's hard, but it's not distorted. It's still rich. This is fucking cool, man. Very cool. Okay. So, again, I already want to like solve it, right? Like figure it out. 2 songs into a 16-song album. Pretty intense. So let's just, this is how, I never really like talk about my mental process when I listen to these things, right? But this is how I do. I try and, obviously I pay attention to the lyrics. I try and pick up on these little hints, breadcrumbs, whatever they lay out there for us. The music is always a big part because obviously sound is going to push emotion and push ideas and emphasize certain things that either they're doing vocally or they're doing thematically. And so I just like take little chunks out and start setting them out. Like I'm setting up a board to play a game. So with this, we come off the back end, the very end of Kryptonite. It shifts into that dark tone. And then this little outro, does that sound like me? Does that sound like me? We've got this idea of Kryptonite. She's guzzling down the lean. He's off his leash. We're in track 2. He's all tore up. Pretty intense sound. It's hitting pretty hard. It's going kind of crazy. The previous track, he hits that note real hard. You know, I'm losing faith. Where was that? It was up here, right? I'm losing all my faith in you. In track 2, he's got this interlude. If you believe in yourself, it'll get you through it. Oh, I believed in myself. Can you see what I'm doing? Believed in myself is past tense. So does that mean at one point he did believe in himself and now he doesn't? Is he failing? Who knows? But these are some of the breadcrumbs we're getting. And this song was pretty intense. Like in terms of just the energy, man. He's in the club with some ones and he's piped up. Shorty's got me high. That's his kryptonite. Can't control me. I think I'm too fly. So there's like some raging going on, but who knows? You know, who knows? This is fucking cool. All right, so move on to track 3. I'm having fun. This is called Brother Stone. It's got Kodak Black. Skip on the beat, 206 Derek. I'm also trying to think of just the title of the album, HARDSTONE Psycho, and how maybe that feeds into it. I don't know. Also, the aesthetic maybe feeds into it. You've got this bike. He does mention on track 2 here, you know, I hop on my bike. It's peace, adios. It's not about where you're at. It's where you go. And that, to me, is a bit of a hint. Like, is he trying to run from something maybe? Is he unsatisfied? Or is it this other idea of don't get hung up on the mistakes that you're making right now? Like, today's a new day. You can start over. You can keep trying. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Good shit, though. I'm loving the sound. Loving the sound. So, let's listen to more sound. Track 3, Brother Stone, Kodak Black, skip on the beat, 206 Derek. Here we go. Track 3. Oh, did I break Spotify? Yeah. I love it. If you pause at the very end of the previous song and then play the next one manually, it won't play it. So there's Tore Up, dropping in track 3, Brother Stone. Here we go. Kind of like a haphazard piano a little bit. Don't tell me shut up, you are not my boss. Turn up so much now I just can't turn off. Don't call me. Oh, that was a neat. That was cool. That was a rolling stone, I get it from my father. Chain so heavy that I can't wear all of. She knew I was a devil cause I wear a lot of product. 215 in the back of the old school like she know it ain't dumb enough. Shot on the 15 flow and playing with a pussy, yeah, finna come up. They gon' try to take it off, try to put some fear. Nice. 9mm, that's my damn security. Nice sound right there. HARDSTONE president, you more like Hillary. I paint the picture vividly, she love my imagery. Dude, the production is fucking great. This is great production. Don't tell me shut up, you are not my boss. So that, you know, Tim is saying not a big fan of Kodak here, and yeah, but here's the thing, I agree. Like I'm in terms of just the flow specifically, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not really terribly into it. It's not bad, but I'm not like loving it either. But I wonder, okay, is there an intention to that? You know, this is something else I try and pick up on when I listen to these things. Is sometimes awkward, stuttering, weird is on purpose to push another idea, you know? You can't always, as weird as it sounds, you can't always do great, perfect, immaculate flow because it won't necessarily push an idea. You know, if you're talking about serving act out of a baby bottle, you know? I don't know necessarily what that means exactly. Like, I hope it's not a mom trying to feed a baby fucking lean, but, you know, who knows? Don't tell me shut up, you're not my boss. Turned up so much now I just can't turn off. And so with Kodak Black here and what he's doing, I almost wonder if it's an idea of mimicking a lack of control but still thinking you're in control type of a thing. you know, who knows? Who knows? Chains so heavy I can't wear them all. Daddy was a Rolling Stone. I get it from my father. Good sound on the production again, though. The production so far has been fucking fantastic. And then, you know, Don Toliver was kicking through pretty quick on this first verse. And I like how his rapid fire kind of mimics the piano, what's going on with the piano. So let's finish the track, and then we'll look at lyrics, and we'll see if we can figure out what's going on in terms of like a theme for the song.
It's hard, it smell like a brick. It's live, it sound like a heat. And 5% of me rate. I ain't finna get shit. Little baby, she wants some more, but I ain't finna get shit. Might open up and close the door, but I ain't finna get shit.
That sound is great. I love this song. Right. It is, my ears are so happy.
Don't tell me shut up, you are not my boss. Turn up so much now I just can't turn up. Don't call me.
I love that. Dun 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 dun.
That was a Rolling Stone, I get it from my father. Chain so heavy that I can't wear all of. She knew I was a devil cause I wear a lot of product.
That's fucking cool, man. We're 3 for 3 on my scoreboard here. I got 3 check marks in a row right now. Well, I want to look at this first verse by Toliver here. Twin 15s in the back of the old school lot, but you know it ain't dumb enough. Okay, shorty on the 15th floor in the paint with a pussy F in to come up. Knocked her down the bed, cocked that head, she's a one-hit wonder. A big old bag today, it's me, yeah, you better go keep up. Got my Glock clipped to the hip, just like a goddamn beeper. Shorty all in my face and shit. I don't know where I meet ya. Trying to play tough guy and shit. She know I come and see shit. They're gonna try and take it all. They're gonna try to take it all. Try to put some fear in me. My 9mm, that's my damn security. HARDSTONE president, you more like Hillary. I paint the picture vividly. She loved my imagery. There was the end of the third verse. There was something that I thought was interesting. Lil baby, she wants some more, but I ain't finna to give you shit. Might open up and close the door, but I ain't finna to give you, and then it cuts off. I feel like this might be a hint of him battling with himself to like, no, I'm not giving you anymore. I'm not gonna, like, slowly just losing ground, conceding ground to this person or whatever this is. I mean, it could be addiction, who knows? But we do know that, you know, she calls him Superman, but she's his kryptonite. And so what if you have this person in your life of, oh shit, like this is my weakness and I'm trying to battle my weakness and I'm failing. And you have this situation where she wants more, but I'm not going to give her anything more. And I might let you win, you're right? Like you're not going to do, I might let you win, but I'm not going to, but it's just continual concession, right? You just keep losing ground, trying to fight your weakness. I like Kodak, but bitches say I'm ugly, they can kiss my ass. And then Kodak, you know, his flow, like we mentioned before, was a little awkward. But maybe it's on purpose. Birds in the trap, they're going to stink by tomorrow. Serving the act out of a baby bottle. Don't tell me shut up, you're not my boss. Turned up so much, I can't turn off. Don't call me back since you can't answer when I call you. Daddy was a Rolling Stone, I get it from my father. Chain so heavy, I can't wear them all. She knows devil wearing love product. That's from a movie reference right there, but don't call me back since you can't answer when I call you. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of this. Verse 3, Don Toliver pulling up, popping, dropping shit. Knowing I got the juice, got the bass, I got the kick. Sitting in 5%. She know what I'm low, but you know what I'm lit. Double it, triple it, stuck it, stuck, whatever you get stuck. Huh. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't really know what to make of that. That's kind of a blank spot for me right there as far as what it means for the album. So this will be track 4 of part 1. Or disc, they're calling it disc 1. But I think it's important to note that we've got 4 sections of this album. Yeah, this is going on Patreon. I'm just doing a live stream while I record. I'll upload like I normally do. You guys are just seeing my process live. This is basically the same thing that I always do. It's just every now and then I look at chat. Track 4 is called Attitude. It's featuring Charlie Wilson and Cash Cobain, who I'm not familiar with either. But there you go. So it goes. Okay, let's drop in track 4, Attitude.
Fuck a neighbor till I make a say.
The production's great.
Fuck a neighbor till I make a say.
Honey 20 mil, make it cash on it. Honey need a lamb with the ass on it. Don't show me that little booty, put some pants on it. But baby, you freaky, make her dance on it. Ever since I got money, I got attitude. Can't be no broke, bitch, I might get mad at you. Honey 20 mil, make it cash on it. Honey need a lamb with the ass on it. Don't show me that little booty, put some pants on it. But baby, you
I don't know why, but that line cracks me up, man.
Ever since I got money, I got attitude. Can't be no broke, bitch, I might get mad at you. Can't be no broke, baby, I might get mad at you. Can't be no old, I might just snatch your boo.
I just might snatch your boo.
I got what you need. Niggas can't fuck with me. You wanna move cities, then come to me. Wanna have fun with me, like I'm a rich nigga.
I'm surprised at how patient this song is.
I fucking so good, she gon' come for me.
I'm short on my lean, I'm baby king. Ring cost a quarter key. It's 5% she ride with me. It's like 10 to America, can't you compare them? Can't be no bro, baby, I might get mad at you. Can't be no old, I might snatch your boo.
Huh. Cool song. And it rolls right into Bandit. Huh. Cool song, but I'm curious, like, now I'm in a spot where I feel like, am I overthinking things, or am I just unaware of what he's trying to work with here? So that concludes part 1, or disc 1, as they're labeling it in the in Spotify here. So what do we have? We have Attitude, where if he's got too much money, he's got attitude now. That song was pretty. So we're gonna go back to that, but I'm just kind of brushing up real quick. We got Kryptonite. We got this thing about losing all faith in you, coming off the leash. We've got Tore Up. Tore Up was great. Okay. All that shit I got shot out. I do like this, used to rock polos and Pradas, used to put grams in my sock, used to fuck hoes on the corner, and now me and my baby on a yacht. I like that. Like, nice turning it around there. Need 20 mil, make it cash for me. I need the lamb with the ass on it. I don't know why this line cracks me up so much, but don't show me that little booty. Put some pants on it. Can't be no broke bitch, I might get mad at you. Can't be no broke baby, I might get mad at you. Just might snatch your booty. So this stands out to me. This idea of attitude and getting mad at people who are broke. That stands out to me a bit. Are you hard to get? I'll have you coming again. I'll see you on the dance floor. I want some more, and making it drop. I want to lean towards the idea of this song and the sound it has, especially with it being so it's kind of calm, it's kind of patient. Like, it's a good song, but it's not a banger. It's not tore up. I feel like this song, the sound, it feels like it represents the idea of, like, maybe he's in the club and maybe he's at the VIP room type of a thing. Like, if you take Tore Up and the energy that was there and how much was going on and he's tore up and all this other shit, now this almost feels like, okay, I paid extra. Now I'm in the back room. Now I get to do what I want type of a thing. I get special treatment because I've got money. Maybe. And again, that's like a weird metaphor because he's not even saying any of these things. He's not talking about necessarily being in the club, right? I'm just trying to pick up on the feel of what the songs are doing here. Let's see what we've got going on with the chat. Let's see here. An aesthetic. Yeah, concept. Not so much a concept, more an aesthetic. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, yeah. Style of the album slightly shifts throughout each disc. Okay. 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 Attitude's cool. I'm liking this. I mean, part 1 was great. I'm on board with part 1. Let's move into disc 2, and we'll see what happens if it goes into a story. So Bandit, I know Bandit has a music video. I'll do the music videos at the end of this like I normally do for Patreon. This has a video. I almost feel like I should have watched the videos first, but maybe not. Who cares? It's okay. I like hearing the song for the first time during the album. It's produced by Reed MD, who that name is not familiar to me. And dropping in track 5, Bandit.
Ride the highway, ride the bus. Walk my house, look like I'm in plus. Walk in the strip, she gon' make it buzz.
Oh yeah.
I do damage, and they can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite and enhance it. Pull the walk out the pantry. Take a sip and I'm dancing. She bout play like a pan beat. She look like a candle. Put it up in the car seat. Way I slide in that COWBOY, I keep that bitch hung. We done went right that bitch all the way to the sun. Get deep in the pot, get deep like a plumber. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went for the engage to my brother. Eat her for dinner, oh, eat her for supper. Why would you keep a little nigga, you sucker? Why would you keep a little nigga, you sucker?
Huh. I love it when that bass drops back there. It hits really well.
Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash
this is a fucking banger too.
Pull the walk out the pantry. You niggas ain't fly, this shit looking dummy. I pop to get fried, I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. Fuck is you saying I'm geeking, huh?
Huh. Huh. Muted. Trippy, man. There's some really muted, like, sounds. It sounds like a party or something like that. Like, if I were going to visualize that outro right there, it's like you close the door, you're outside of the club or something, and you can still hear everything inside. Right now, I'm feeling torn. Right now, I'm feeling like maybe I'm trying too hard to read into the song, the album, and look for a theme and all this other stuff. But at the same time, the sounds that are being used, I'm not really willing to let it go yet. And there's a couple lines that stuck out too. This verse talking about why would I keep her? I never will love her. I just fucked her and gave her to my brother, eat her for dinner, eat her for supper. Why would you keep her, you sucker? And then that portion of the verse, the lyrics kind of mute out a little bit. The vocal mutes out just a little bit. Not entirely, but it like fades out. It gets a little blurry. It gets a little unclear. And to me, I think that's important. I feel like that's a breadcrumb right there. Especially if we're talking about earlier in the album, she calls me Superman, she's my kryptonite. So this struggling with the idea of keeping a girl, keeping her. Why would you keep her? And basically the fact, in my opinion, the reason, him not saying that clearly, not hammering that idea, instead of it's like a difficult, doesn't come out as clear. To me, that hints at struggling with that concept. Maybe. Right? Who knows? Who knows? And you're not fly, your shit's looking dummy, I'm about to get fried, I look like a mummy. Which that's I wonder what he means by a mummy. I mean, I think of somebody who's dead, embalmed, all wrapped up, stumbling around type of a thing. Let's see. Maybe there's something, but I don't think it's too much. Yeah, and I might be trying too hard. And I don't think he's trying to tell a story, but he's definitely trying to paint a picture. Yeah, sure. That's another one though. This is something else that kind of sticks out in my mind. Like basically, I'm coming at this of the angle of, you know, Yeet did a great job with 2093, and that whole album was kind of hard to figure out because it's I did this and you did that and you're not this and I'm that and blah blah. It was like this like swirling relationship, but it turned out it was all the voices in his head, and it was him trying to basically get sober and get clean, and all the other voices in his head yelling at him the whole time about it. This, I feel like this is someone who's struggling with I don't want to say necessarily drug addiction, but more of like a just controlling themselves. And that's a theme that comes up a lot, unfortunately. Psycho bandit like it's Marilyn Manson. Get the cash, advance it, get the Sprite, enhance it. You know, he's talking about having an attitude in the previous track, ride the highway, rock the bus. So I wonder if he's pushing an idea of trying to maintain control but struggling to keep control. Who knows? I don't know. My boy's in the trap and jump like a bunny. Getting this cash Monday through Sunday. Guess he won't talk if it ain't about the money. Riding this bitch, got a TV, belt on that boy like a BB. I wonder what that means. Belt on that boy like a BB. I don't know what that means. Hide in the bush, you won't see me. Put you underwater like seaweed. Why they want to be me, 45 up when I'm creeping, drive-by shooting in the demon. Fuck is you saying I'm geeking? And then the outro, it just kind of like hangs with this sound. And if it's probably hard to tell through you guys, but you can hear like with the headphones on, you can hear like some screaming way off in the background. BB belt, is that just like a brand, Sonars? Is that just like a type of brand? Oh, okay, it's a belt. Okay, that makes sense. You guys will be shocked to know I don't know anything about belt brands. All right? Isn't that crazy? The guy that knows nothing about fashion doesn't know anything about belt bands either? Hide in the bush, you won't see me. Put you underwater like seaweed. That sounds like he's just creeping, right? Fuck is you saying I'm geeking? 45 up when I'm creeping. I keep going back to this opening track. This opening track has got some, in my opinion, he's got some like hints at what's coming. I've gone off the leash, you know? And he's basically, not necessarily screams it, but when he sings it, I'm losing all my faith in you. But in who? Is it himself? Is it her? Who knows? Who knows? This has been a fun listen though. This is fun. That was Bandit we listened to. Yeah, Bandit Gets a Heart. That's a good track. I should get a BB. Let's move on to track, I guess it's 6. It's numbered 2. Oh, I didn't even notice that. They number it 1 through 4 as well. Okay, well that was Bandit. I'll try and pay attention to the songs that exist in each section too. Section 1 I think we're pretty good with. Section 2 started with Bandit. Now we're going to drop into Glock. Producers are Power Trav and Tommy Parker. Here we go. Track 6, Glock. Oh, Whitney Houston. I don't know any of her music. Oh, wow. Wow. So my dog to the strip and spit that dirty dog. Hold my Glock when I'm in the club. Oh, I like that rumbling bass. God, that fat, sick bass rumble. This is cool. This is cool. I like this song too, man. Tony got the heater. Raise to the back like Queen Latifah. I can't feel my face. I'm in here so can't feel my face. Oh my God, when I'm in the club, there's some holes in the back and when it comes show me love. So the feeling I'm getting for the impression I'm getting, right? The experience I'm having is, whether this is right or wrong, who knows? I don't know what he intends. I'm just trying to pick up on what's being put out there. Especially with this line, I can't feel my face. You know, I can't take a shower without no reefer. He's saying these lines over and over. Hold my Glock when I'm in the club. There's some hoes in the back that want to come show me love. over and over, over and over. And you put in the idea of, I can't feel my face. I'm in here so gone. And this idea of holding your Glock when you're in the club. So like you're all fucked up, but you're in the club. Of course, the ladies are there and all that shit. But you still have this paranoia. You're still holding on to your weapon. You're still feeling this need to defend. 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 And really, if you look at the structure of the song, and again, probably overthinking it, but who fucking knows? Right? I'm just trying to pick up on it. This is what I do. This is fun. The idea of you're in this place to have fun. The ladies are there. They're going to show you. Even in this place where people are showing you love, you still have this repeated sense of, I need to defend myself. I need to protect myself. I need to defend myself, protect myself. In this sample of Whitney Houston, the lines that are being used, everyone falls. Sometimes it's wrong and sometimes it's right. For every win, someone must fail. There comes a point when we exhale. And I feel like that's a hint at, you gotta let go. You gotta let go in a sense. There comes a point when we exhale. You gotta let it out. You gotta let this guard down. So this stands out to me. This feels like, even in a place where he's supposed to be having fun and people are showing him love, he's still on a defensive. There's still this wall. And it's being coupled with, I can't feel my face. Like he's got so many fucking drugs going on. It's time to pop my meds. I need a re-up. Marley got that tune. He got that heater. Let's keep going. Let's see what, there's a little bit more lyrics in here. So let's finish up this track.
Wanna go fuck you at the sheet. Pull up, baby, right to sleep, yeah.
And it has this feel of almost numbness to it.
Stand on key, yeah.
That line, that fucking bass.
I felt the love, I wonder when she felt. I had a Glock right by my seatbelt.
I love the sound. For as much as I rattle on about what it could mean, right? I just love the sound.
I'ma pull up on that Harley, I'ma shoot. I just got it 2 wheels, not a cool. Pull up like a bang and I'ma shoot. That Harley and I pull up in a.
This is fucking great. And then it just rolls into the next one too. I like that it just rolls. Let me back up. I failed to back up at the start of this one. Glock is great. So far, I'm enjoying every song so far. The only one that threw me off the most, I don't even remember how it sounds now, was Brother Stone. But I was more trying to figure out what the fuck it meant, right? But yeah, you guys are saying his aesthetic, his sound is unmatched. Yeah, the sound is fucking fantastic. So, end of the day, if I'm completely wrong about the theme of the album, that's totally fine, because I love how it sounds. I love how it sounds. Something that stuck out to me here in terms of, what are we talking about? What the song, what's going on in the album? Come fuck you out of the sheet. Pull up, baby. Baby, right to sleep. I'm sipping this drink, this Jubilee, staying high, staying low key. You don't need to be doing if it ain't me. I felt the love. I wonder what she felt. I hide the Glock right by my seatbelt. And then this part. Hey, babe, I want that new Chanel purse I bought you. I need you to hold my Glock for me. I need you to hold my Glock. That's a turn. Because up until that point in the song, he's holding his Glock while these people show him love. But he's holding his method of defense. Now he's letting this other person hold his means of defense, of protection. I think that means something. I think that's a hint at something. And then the outro was kind of cool too. It like winds down. And I feel like if I'm trying to pick up anything emotional, the way it's winding down, it feels like, okay, he's got this woman is holding his gun for him. Maybe is he winding down? Is he lowering his defenses a little bit? But at the same time, while that feeling is being pushed into the song. He's also saying shoot, 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 shoot when I pull up on the block. I'm going to slide on my bike and I'm going to shoot. I'm going to pull up on that Harley. I'm going to shoot. I just got it. 2 wheels, not a coupe. Pull the block. The banger hot. I'm going to shoot. I don't know. Sometimes it almost, the impression I get, it's almost like something that I always freaks me out, like when you're driving, or but it could be any situation, but like when you're trying to stay awake, if you're sleepy and you're fighting it, you're trying to stay awake. Oh God, I'm just so tired, right? For whatever reason, right, the eyelids just get heavy and you're just fighting it. Outro kind of reminds me of that idea. On an emotional level, I'm fighting this thing, but it's slowly overtaking me at the same time. But at the same time, no, I'm not asleep, right? I'm still shooting. I'm still this. Who knows? Prada saying, that's Don Toliver for you. Sometimes his lyrics are confusing or all over the place, but the sound is undeniable. Yeah, that's obviously the most important part. The sound's got to be there. Glock is great. Let's move on to track 3 of disc 2, which is Ice Age. Is featuring this guy, Travis Scott is on here. Cash Cobain is producing along with Mikey Freedom, Hart, and 206. Derek. Oh, and Benny X is on here too. Okay, cool. Got some Benny X. All right, here we go. Track 3 of disc 2, Ice Age. I like this sound already. Maybe my falling asleep idea had some traction.
She know my phone number, but how she think I'm Mike Jones. Why I had to put it down in the Ice Age when we disconnect the Wi-Fi.
I kind of like how it hung right there.
I hope you gassed it. I'm over gas, you crashed it. The last one, the last it tried to find real and plastic. The mother host is mastic. Where you rock the classes, classic bombastic. The setup of the dynasty is looking dynastic. If he hit, don't give him nothing like the church. Ain't come to my players club, I'm dollar.
Ha, cool beat, man. Real subtle, patient.
Like I don't know where I stand. She know my phone number, but how she think I'm Mike Jones. Why I had to put it down in the Ice Age. Where I'm from, you come through late, you don't do that alone.
Who is Mike Jones? She know my phone number, but she thinks I'm Mike Jones. Who is Mike Jones? Mike Jones is a Houston-based rapper, as is Travis, and is signed with Swishahouse Records along with Paul Wall. These both saw major rise in popularity after the release of Jones's 2004 hit single Still Trippin'. Okay, so Travis is making a callback to Mike Jones' peak in popularity. We'd often share his phone number openly. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, so Mike Jones is this guy he used to work with. Oh my God. So there's this quote. Who is Mike Jones? In an interview with Say Cheese, Jones was asked how many calls he received a day. And he responded, I'd say in my prime, probably like 30 to 40,000 calls a day. And there's his phone number. That's funny. Chat has his phone number right there. We should call him. We should give him a call. Hey, Mike, how you doing? That's wild. That's wild. He would just share his phone number. And then dude wouldn't get like a new phone. Like, I feel like that just cripples the device. Like, you can't use it if it's just ringing all the time, right? Okay, so that's who Mike Jones is. Interesting sound on this track. I'm going to let it play through. And then we'll dig around and see what we can find lyrically. Okay, Don Toliver's up next, so we'll hear his verse in the outro, and we'll look at some lyrics. Oh, we got a beat change here.
I say, can I get you out for? Yeah, can I get you out in the city? My girl is here, baby girl is here.
Oh, nice sound there.
Okay, keep doing it, throwing it back. Okay, you're doing your best. Swing to the hood when you need some help. Handlebar, she handlebar. She like to find the things and all my candy cars. See you with little baby, know you in here fake. Know you in here fake. Know you in here fake.
Haha. Oh, I like this. I love how they're just, as I ruin it by talking over it. And it rolls right into 4x4. And it's funny, I was just getting ready to say, yeah, maybe there isn't necessarily a theme here. Maybe it's just cool songs and sounds and stuff like that. But then when they do shit like that, when they just let a song hang in these sounds and you just exist in this space, I feel like it's another hint at something. It could be both, too. Or it could be neither. Maybe they just like the sound and that's it. That's another thing that's always fun, right? Like, I get these ideas and, oh yeah, this is probably what they were doing. And it's like, we weren't doing that shit. No, we just thought it sounded cool. Huh. I like that beat switch. I like the back half of that track a lot with Don, especially with what he was doing. Travis had some cool little, not necessarily wordplay, but just fucking around with the language here. You know, the last one, Elastic, tried to find real in plastic. The mother hose is mass thick. I like what he did right here. Way you rock the classic, bombastic. The setup for the dynasty is looking dynastic. Or no, how did he say it? He said it kind of, oh yeah, he did. I think he said dynastic. And then to rhyme with bombastic. And you know, the dynasty to rhyme with dynasty. That was kind of cool, the way he fucked around with that. The Mud Boy's nasty. The Jack's nasty. Faye nasty. The Chase nasty. This is probably all references to, like, Travis Scott brags about how he's built a dynasty with his label. Okay, yeah. My place is like the Afty. That's word to Neil. I don't know who Neil is. I'm a night off in the night. Ain't got it new. Still put my address in. Like, I don't know where I stay. So is he talking about, like, he has to, like, put his own address into his house when he's driving home or something? That'd be funny. That would be funny. Well, I had to put it down in the Ice Age. Where I'm from, you come through late, you don't do it alone. You brought that face out the boondocks. How long did that take with your dogs? You can't go left. With this song, I don't know if I'm going to dig around too much. I think if I'm trying to find something here, I think I'm trying to force it also. And that might just be a cool song. And that's all there is to it. Let's look at Don Toliver's lyrics here. I'm phased. Can I get you up for? Can you go up in the city? My curly hair, baby curly hair. We're throwing it good. Okay, keep throwing the air, throwing it back. You're doing your best. Swing to the hook when you need some help. Handlebars. She's on my handlebars. She's like the finer things and all my candy cars. You know, that part right there, for whatever reason, I picture her, like him riding the bike, and then she's sitting on the handlebars in front of him, you know, doing all this crazy shit, dancing around kind of thing. Which puts the idea of they're riding off together, but who fucking knows? Who knows? Gotta leave the song on. It's your song, babe. H-Sound, hold it down. Going crazy. No, you're in here faded. No, you're in here faded. Huh. Okay. Well, I think if we're going to pull anything from this, we'll just say he's with the girl. So the previous track, you know, he's at the club. The girls want to show some love. Is, hey, babe, you know, let me give me your purse so you can hold my Glock for me. Now maybe he's with the girl here. Who knows? Who knows? Don Toliver and Travis are kings of making those outros special. Yeah, they are pretty good. You know, and there was one of those notes. I don't know how to describe it. I won't try and make it, but it reminded me very much of Travis, the sounds that he uses in his tracks. Let's move on to track 4 of disc 2, which is COWBOY 4x4. 4x4. I did back it up. This has got 206 Derek, Brian Yeeps. Oh, more, bunch of producers again. Bugs Ronan, Matt Spatola, Tommy Parker, SB Hit. Okay, here we go. Track 4, 4x4. Which the album is also 4x4. 4 sections, 4 songs each. I'm back on road. I'm back on gold. 4x4.
the psycho, make her pussy pop.
I'm back in seed and they got me feeling wild. I snatched the bands up, they thought they had it locked.
Good rich sound.
Jump up on it, ride it, got it big vibing.
I break a cup down, and this taste is so
Slide, drop a big deposit, bitch, I'm your autopilot.
Haha.
4x4.
I like the tempo.
I'm
Just
back
slow.
on roll. I'm back on go.
Neat sounds in there too.
We back in mode, little bitch, we back for more.
I got a hoe right now to fuck me good and call my drink. My body must be recycled, cause this bitch ain't got no waist. The waist is fun, go wake you and get that ring today. Pass my lean, babe. It's feel like Green Day.
4x4.
Ha.
Back on roll.
Cool sound.
I'm back on go. Why these little niggas don't like me? Why these little niggas don't like me? I pulled up playing in the Harley, then I snatched off cause I'm way too cocky.
I want to back it
Fucking
up.
this.
I want to pause, so I'll back it up so we can hear that again. But the reason why I wanted to pause is I like how it hits there, but it doesn't speed up. I like how it maintains the tempo. And so, because often, well, I shouldn't say often with hip hop, often with like metal, when there's a hit, it tends to like pick up a little bit, you know? I like that it, how do I describe it? It hits, but it doesn't go. It's like dropping a bunch of paint on the ground. It just, and then it's there. It's just there. It's not rampaging all over the place. It's just there. That was fucking cool. Let's keep.
Why these little niggas don't like me?
Yeah,
Why
that's
these
just
little niggas
badass.
don't like me? I pulled up playing in the Harley, then I snatched off cause I'm way too cocky.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's just
stain my
badass.
shirt, oh damn, and stain my white tee. Damn, thank God my son, the Aquemini. He was way too close to a Pisces.
That sounds great. Yeah. God damn. That shit is great. Honestly, right there, I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised people were saying, oh, no, listen to the No Worries album instead. It's better. Like, that's quite a compliment to that album, in my opinion. Because we're halfway into this one, and this is fucking great. This is great. Such great sound. You know, regardless if I'm on anything about the theme of the album, it just got great sound, great songs, good use of like patience in the tracks. That fucking shit was awesome. Part 2 of 4x4 is incredible. God, it's so good. What's he saying here? Why these people don't like me? Why these little people don't like me? I pulled up clean in the Harley, then I snatched off because I'm way too cocky. Fucking this stained my shirt. Oh, damn, it stained my white tee. Thank God my son's a Gemini, way too close to Pisces. I don't know anything about zodiac signs. So I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. The Gemini reference, maybe it's a reference to, God, I want to say South Park. No, not South Park. Southern Playa. Outcast. There we go. Outcast. If any person out here got a problem with the Dawn, I swear to God, you could fight me. I'm fucking this stained my shirt. Oh, damn. It's stained my tee. This shit. She knows too many rappers. Get this bitch out of my face. She been fucking too many broke people, but she ain't got no taste. But I got a hoe right now that can fuck me good and pour me a drink. Her body must be recycled because this bitch ain't got no waist. She's all super skinny, I guess. Super tiny. The waist good. I'm going to wife you. You can get that ring today. Pass my lean, baby. It's full of lime green. So, if there's any theme here, well, and the other thing too is how seriously do we take these lines? How seriously, in the story of the album, if there is a story in the album, how seriously do we take that? Is he actually falling in love with this girl? You know, there's been kind of a presence throughout the last couple tracks. So is he actually falling for this girl? You know, it started out handing over the Glock, which could be a representation of lowering the defenses. And then on that outro, I was talking about lowering the defenses. The other thing, too, is these last couple tracks have been great, but also kind of chill, a little calm. So maybe some anxiety has gone away. Maybe some paranoia has gone away. If that's what they're pushing in the album. If. Oh, he's been dating Kali. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know who you're talking about. I know of the artist. He's been dating her for over 3 years. Had a kid with her recently. Interesting. Oh, okay. Welcome, Score. First time chat for you. Welcome. You caught a very rare live stream. The production is fire, Salty. I fucking agree. The production is fire. And then this is called, it's called 4x4. The album's 4x4. Don Toliver's a Gemini. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard Kali on the couple Tyler tracks. Running it up again. She get to chew on this dick like a double mint. Running this shit like a government. Told the bitch sit down. She's doing too much. They're outside. You got to prove it to us. Let's keep rolling. I don't want to. This is always a hard balance where I try to figure out what it's about, but at the same time, I have to be careful not to force my idea in. You know, I can't force things that aren't there. So let's move on to track 1, which will be part of disc 3. So it's got Future and Metro Boomin. It's called Purple Rain, which is maybe a reference to Prince. I have not heard the album still. Fucking drives me nuts. I really want to sit down with Purple Rain. One of these days I will. And I want to record it. I want to do a reaction to it. Chat is saying this one's heat. This one's great. All right, well, let's drop in. Here we go. Track 1 of disc 3, Purple Rain. Honorable C.
I wanna see your face, honey cash, I feel rich today. Purple rain in my lemonade.
That sounds good.
Metro and these bitches going crazy.
Yes,
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
yes, I do. I don't need to know more.
I like the patience here. Just hang out here for a while.
Your boy going wild and the box start Chevy. Them hoes coming in and they coming in heavy.
Let a nigga know when the bitch get ready.
Let a nigga know when them bitches get ready. The boy going wild, got his chain on confetti. The double law truck got the big boy in her belly.
Let a nigga know when the bitch get ready.
Let a nigga know when the bitches get ready. Get ready, bet on the
nice
steady.
bass there.
Got a couple bitches ready, eat it down in LA. Mix, bitch, swaggin', put the jacket on his belly. Belly, riding through that belly.
There's so much sound, like all corresponding, and it sounds fucking great. There's lots of layers in this production.
It's me and Brody rolling dice, like got that cuddle with me.
There, on that first verse with Future there's like these high spacey notes floating around. You can hear a sample kind of off in the background. The bass is hitting pretty good. Lots of layers in the production on this one. And it all sounds so clean, so rich. It's nice, man. It's fucking cool. You know? It is kind of fucking neat to see all this fucking, you know, it's Metro Boomin, Sino. Zaytoven I'm not familiar with. I've probably heard him before. But it's like with their powers combined. You know, like it's so rich but clean at the same time. And it's really cool. Anytime you hear a song that's got all these different sound layers going together, but they work, they mesh, rather than conflict. You know, not that these guys would ever fuck it up, because they're pretty goddamn good at what they do. But it sounds good. I love too that chorus, how it slows down. I'm very curious about these lyrics in the opening portion. You know, I want to see your face, 300 cash, I feel rich today. I want to see your face, and then he's talking about money. We all have choices, you all hear voices. Could you say it for real and then tell the truth? That is very specific to me. Could you say it for real and then tell the truth? And something I'm wondering here, I want to see your face, 300 in cash. Is this girl just using him for money? Is that where we're at? And is this question pondering, you know, maybe she's just saying all these nice things. Oh yeah, I love you, and or this and that. Who knows? Who knows? Just spitting this idea out there. But he's wondering, is it real, or is she just here? Is she just taking my money? Is that it? I don't know. I don't know. And then you've got this bit, I don't need to know more. I don't know. Let's keep listening to the song, though. Great sound. We'll keep rolling.
Sipping purple rain. I'm sipping purple. Sipping purple rain. Sipping purple.
I like, too, that the bass has, like, a soft edge to it. It's not like a hammering bass. It's a softer hit. Purple Rain gets a heart. This whole album is just going to be fucking check marks down the board. Hope you come back. I love you the same. I'm sipping Purple Rain. I hope you stay the same. I hope you stay. I hope you come back. So he's saying, I hope you stay. And then he's saying, I hope you come back, which easily implies that she did not stay. And sipping Purple Rain, I have to assume is lean. That's just another term for lean, I imagine. Purple Rain. Recently we watched the movie Tombstone. My son hadn't seen it. My wife and son they're out of town. They're doing like a bit of a road trip with her parents for summer break and stuff. And they're going to go visit Tombstone. They're going to go see some friends in Arizona and stuff. And yeah, Purple Rain. So okay, yeah. For those of you who've seen the movie Tombstone, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's pretty good. It's a little hokey in times now. Watching it again, it's been a while. It's somewhat older movie, but I used to love that movie when I was a kid, and watching it again, I went, oh, yeah, there's some spots that don't hold up as well. But there's a character in there, played by Val Kilmer. The character is Doc Holliday, and if you ever want to see an amazing supporting actor role, done well, Doc Holliday, Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. In the movie, Doc Holliday has a girl. And in the movie and in history, Doc Holliday, he had tuberculosis, and that's why he was out in the desert, because he's trying to like get to this arid climate to clear up his tuberculosis. But he's always drinking all the time. He's always gambling all the time. He's doing all this. He's smoking all the time. And his girl's with them, and he's like this notorious shooter, but also card shark. Like he's just winning card hands left and right, making all this money. People get pissed off, all this stuff, right? But he's fucking dying. Like in the movie, he's just a wreck. He's always wasted. He's always sick. He's always like just hanging on to dear life, basically, for the most part. And he's got this girl there that's taking care of him. And she's taking care of him, right? Always putting more whiskey in his cup. Always giving him another cigarette. And, you know, they've got a relationship or whatever. But I mention that because I wonder in the album where we are, if that's kind of what's going on. Like, yeah, you love me and you're in the movie, you know, you are a good woman. And then at one point, she's all saying to himself, however, you could be the Antichrist. Because he clearly sees that she is his own destruction. And I say all that shit to kind of go back through this. I want to see your face, 300 cash, Purple Rain. The previous track, I think it was the previous track, you know, talking about fill up my cup with lean. I think it was the previous one. Yeah. He's with this girl. Her body must be recycled. She ain't got no waste. That way's good. I'm going to wife you. You can get that ring today. Pass my lean. What if this girl is just keeping, in the theme of the album, I'm not talking about Don Toliver as a person. I don't know anything about it. But in the theme of the album, what if the concept is falling in love with this girl, but this girl is just keeping you fucked up all the time, constantly fucked up, and just siphoning money off of you while telling you all these nice things to make you believe that she actually loves you, but really you're just being controlled in a sense. I don't know. I love you the same, and I'm sipping Purple Rain. I hope you stay the same. I hope you stay. I love you the same. See, these lines, this is what makes me think. Because I feel like in the context of this, he's also pretty aware that she doesn't actually love him, in the sense that he's also aware he doesn't really love her. Maybe. Hope you come back. I love you the same. Hope you come back. I don't know. It's interesting. I think there's something here. I'm probably leaning on a little too hard, but I think there's something here. Let's move on. Track 2 of Disc 3 is called New Drop. The producers are Coleman, Wheezy, and Des Wright. Dropping in New Drop. Here we go.
Got 2 girls in the cut.
Huh.
Don't know what to do. I fell in love with you.
It's almost poppy. A little bit.
2 girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you.
Oh, and then it drops out.
Gotta believe in no one. She back at the house, she hoeing. A friend came to and they going. Yeah. Honeymoon out in Aspen, it's snowing. Yeah. Stay in the cut.
Huh. I like how it picks up again.
Got a bitch in the cutty, she want the pie.
But different beat.
Got a gun in the car, and the bitch got a nightlight. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, I'm still I'm flowing. Got 2 girls in the cut.
What fun transitions between these beat structures.
I fell in love with you.
This shit's super catchy right here.
Which one to choose? I fell in love with you.
I love that it says fell in love with
I got don't let her go, lose control. I got 2 in the head, I'm tripping, it's told no play. Sitting down on phone, got her back in the hole. Ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know. Then I move like a soldier. Bitch, I buy like a coat. They don't fuck, though. They don't fuck. Yo, they don't fuck, though. They don't fuck. All this shit that I'm doing, got shoes. I put chrome hearts on the
I like the structure of the beat right here.
And it's HARDSTONE shit, I bleed. If we chopping in a belly, chop this shit up. I got 2 girls in the car. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Weezy out of here. Weezy out of
here. Cool song. Again, still. .214 says best song is next. Backstreets is your favorite. I'm going to Summer Smash tonight. Can't wait to hear Dawn perform. Oh, that'll be cool. Pooba, that'll be fucking cool. Yeah, hearing these live will be great for sure. It's been an interesting experience, this album, because I'm just constantly going back and forth in my head about, is there something here? Am I reading too much into it? No, there's nothing here. No, there's something here. I don't know. It's pretty cool. You gotta believe in no one. She's back at the house. She's hoeing. Freaking to it and going. Honey moved out to Aspen. It's slowing. Staying in the cut. Got a bitch in the cut. She want the pie. I don't want to fuck no one. Got a gun in the car and this bitch got a nightlight. I'm popping this G6. I'm on G6, still glowing up. How the hell that person get up and get up and get up high? Yeah, you rocking through the streets in McLaren in the club like Dubai. Damn, I feel like I do buy. So arriving Dubai there, feeling like Tupac. Got 2 girls in the cut. Don't know what to do. And these 2 lines right here. And I fell in love with. Fell in love with you. That part, I feel like. You know, I don't know what to do. Obviously, that's pretty clear. But I feel like when he says that I fell in love with. It's like he can't decide. You're trying to pick. I would have picked, I fell in love with you. And then it keeps going. And I almost wonder if it's, I fell in love with, he can't decide. I wonder if that's what's going on. Yeah, he's just humming. It sounds great too. Like, I agree. I agree, Ak. He's just humming. But it could also, I mean, it can be both. I mean, he's saying, I don't know who to choose. Right here. He's saying, I don't know who to choose. I got 2 girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. And so I feel like the structure of the lyrics right there is really him just going, you know, when you're indecisive. Yeah, gotta let Bob be Bob. I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a stretch. He's literally saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with, He's not answering the thing, but who knows? Who knows? It's fun. Don't let it go lose control. I got 2 in here and I'm tripping. Bitch told him don't play. Sitting down on 4. Got him back in that. Better keep him down though. Messed up, I don't know. This part was interesting to me too. They done fucked up. That I move like a social bitch. I bite like a cobra. They done fucked up. They done fucked up. He says it 4 times. All the shit that I bought, it cost cheese. I put chrome hearts on and I freeze. I got the tuck shit down in my pants. And he's mentioned HARDSTONE a couple times. And I don't know what HARDSTONE means in the context of this album. I don't really know. But it has popped in a couple times. The idea of HARDSTONE. So if you guys know what HARDSTONE is. Oh, it's his new brand. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Work on her body. She's twerking it. You fuck with her. I don't fuck with them. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep going. Let's move on to what's called Backstreets. It's featuring Tizo Touchdown. The producers are Los Hendrix, 2001 Derek, and Brian Yepes, which has been all these guys. I think Los Hendrix is first time on this album, but the others have been producing. Okay, here we go. This is track 3 of disc 3, Backstreets. Here we go, dropping it. I'm really liking this guitar in the background. Ah, the bass is building a Cool song again, man. By the light, anybody next to her. Running back, let me do it for you. Ain't no pressure. I'm gonna back it up. I'll pause real quick. You know, one thing I've really enjoyed, especially about this kind of middle section of this album, they're just patient. None of these songs are in a hurry. And, you know, I say that a lot. What does that actually mean? I feel like sometimes, I guess really what I'm trying to say, these songs are not busy. There's a lot to hear and listen and enjoy, but they're not just filling this shit up with all these things and switching. It's just nice slow pace, allowing the song to breathe. Just breathe, you know? Yeah, and it lets you appreciate the vocals as well. And then T's vocals also low-key sound like Tory Lanez. I don't know Tory Lanez. I do like Tizo as his little, like, these little ad-lib vocals that are being dropped in. Did I actually back it up already? I don't know. I'll back it up a little bit more just in case. And this verse, man, took enough time off. Where are you going? Where you been? Lifestyle full of sins, but you're heaven sent. You know who to come to when you feel it all cave in. When you know you need saving, I'm the one you put your faith in. And if you go all the way back to track 1, we got lots of references about losing faith in you and all that kind of stuff. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Car coming by the light, anybody next turn. Run it back, let me do it for you. Ain't no pressure. I met her last week. Sliding through the cold back streets. I don't know what you know in me. I saw you put away your foreign key. Can I get your number? And I'ma hit you up. We can link all summer and go and fuck it up. Can you fuck it up? Yeah, can you fuck it up?
Fuck. That is a fucking rich sound right there.
I'ma take you around, girl. I'ma fuck it up. Get you from the back. You won't pay back. Can you fuck it up?
So the previous track we're talking about, we got 2 girls in the cut. I don't know who I fell in love with. And we had Hope You Come Back on Purple Rain. Hope You Come Back. Hope You Stay, but doesn't. Obviously, Hope You Come Back. Now we've got the song about this girl showing up again. So I think we're kind of distilling down. It seems like maybe he's got a girl. Well, I mean, this all sounds so stupid when I say it out loud, right? Because it's so obvious. Like, yeah, there's 2 girls and there's one on the side and like one's a main. Yeah, right. Great. Amazing. Wow. Nothing complicated about that. But really all I'm trying to do is break up the, some of the ideas that we've been dropped in here. This fucking want me to be your Backstreet Boy girl, let's get in sync. God damn it, man. Obviously references to 2 boy bands from the 90s. Oh, that's funny. But the reason why I mention and state the obvious of, yeah, there's 2 girls, and because earlier I was talking about, I hope you stay. And what does that mean? Is she leaving? Well, then, yeah, obviously she did leave. She's gone. But then she shows up again. But what was interesting at the beginning of the track, I met her last week, sliding through the cold back streets. And so when I hear that, I think, oh, like met her for the first time. That's initially what I was thinking. Because when you meet somebody, oh, yeah, I met so-and-so. Usually that implies you're meeting them for the first time. But that's not necessarily the case, right? You can also just meet up with someone that you already know, clearly. So he hooks up with this girl. But, oh, no. But then, yeah, here he says, too, I don't know you. But you knowing me, I don't know you. So this part is kind of throwing me off a little bit. We can link all summer. So maybe this isn't, I don't know. Maybe he's just talking about another girl. Maybe there's a 3rd girl coming into the fold. Take you out of town. Can you fuck it up? You don't want to know what you need. I'm riding with my piece. Beat the pussy up, R.I.P. Don't hold back on leash. This part, though, is another thing that throws me off. Took enough time off. Where you going? Where you been? Lifestyle full of sins, but you're heaven sent. You know who to come to when you feel it all cave in. When you know you need saving. I'm the one you put your faith in. So I'm confused by this because I feel like we're being told this is a new person, but then we're also being told this is someone. Well, it does say, I don't know you, but you be knowing me. So maybe that's the part I'm not clicking. Although I just find it confusing that how can she know him well, but he doesn't know her at all? I don't know. I can't help myself, girl. I need your help. Cooking that special. This ain't self-serve. See the cops over by light at the next turn. Cool song, though. I mean, that's what's right or wrong about all this shit that I'm saying, these ideas that I have. All the songs have sounded great. Maybe because she doesn't open up to him. That's a good point. Or, yeah, it could be that simple that she knows him because he's famous. But maybe that's the idea. Maybe she never opens up to him. What was it? Was it the previous track where, she's back at the house hoeing? You got to believe and know when she's back at the house, she's hoeing. Freaking to it again and going. Yeah, I mean, it could be that simple. I don't know you. You know me so well. And maybe that is it. Maybe some of these elements that we've heard before about, I'm gonna wife you, I'm gonna put a ring on that, and maybe he's falling for her. And I was saying, earlier, maybe she's taking advantage of him and keeping him drugged up and all this other shit. Yeah, maybe that's what he means. I don't know you, but you know me. And maybe really what he's talking about is she knows all of his vices and how to get back to him and slide back in. Because earlier, you got to remember too, she's my kryptonite, right? She's my kryptonite. So maybe this is his kryptonite coming back again. And that makes the line, you know who to come to when you feel it all cave in. That makes a lot more sense in that context right there. When you know you need saving, I'm the one you put your faith in. Okay. Good addition there, Avalno. I guess that's how you say your name. Grata says, I'm kind of starting to think there is sort of something to pick apart here because none of this is about Kali, yeah. And I doubt he's sleeping around with a girl like that. Yeah. I mean, that's what's also kind of tricky sometimes with these albums is sometimes these guys are talking about their own lives and sometimes it's just a theme in an album. This could also be something from, 10 years ago. Who knows? Maybe he's revisiting something from his past. Who knows? But there is something here. There is something here. This isn't just a bunch of cool songs. There is a little bit of depth here inside the lyrics. There is a story being told. So let's continue telling the story. Let's move on to track 4 of Disc 3, which is Deep in the Water. The producers are Broad Day, I Want Dior, Derek's in here, Oh Ross, Buddy Ross, and a bunch of guys I don't know. Okay, dropping in Deep in the Water, track 4 of Disc 3.
Deep in the water, far as I can see. Deep in the water, it's just you and me.
Wow.
Deep in the water, far as I can see. Deep in the water, through your pregnancy. Sexy love.
Through your pregnancy.
Sexy love. I knew you were the rush. I'm fucking ODS. That's LS. You need everything.
Weird, cool notes. It's like distorted keyboard or something.
Me, but I got all the answers. You want me done with the strip club? You know I'm done with them dancers. Tell them that you love me. Say yes I do. Say yes I do. Say yes I do. Deep in the water, far as I can see. Deep in the water, it's just you and me.
Cool, like.
Deep in the water, far as I can see. Deep in the water, through your pregnancy.
It's kind of an ominous sound now. We got some notes from chat here, which is great. Yeah, I agree. So knowing that they're him and is it Kaylee? I don't know. I'll say Kaylee. I'll just say Kaylee, or maybe I'll just say K. So I don't sound like a total fucking moron. Knowing that they are together, knowing that she had a baby. Is it? Yes, just right, Kaylee. It's like, oh, like Callie. Oh, Callie. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. That I can say. Callie. Okay. So knowing that him and Callie are together, they've been together for a while, that she had his baby and all this other stuff. Yes. This is starting to make a little bit of sense in terms of what's going on with that. And then in the music video, Callie's in it while pregnant. Okay. Here's some things that stand out to me. Call me if you want to. Don't act like you don't love nobody. Tell him that you love me. So I don't know what that means. If that might be a little specific to their relationship, maybe she was getting out of a relationship or something. I don't know. You get to move 5 ways. You tend to let it wait. You might just lose your head. You don't do what I say. Deep in the water, as far as I can see. You're deep in the water. I take that to mean as being lost in this. If you're deep in the water, as far as I can see, it's just you and me as far as I can see. like being lost in the ocean. You're in it, right? There's no way out type of thing. You're lost in it. Sex and love, sex and love. Yes, I knew you were the rush. I'm fucking ODS at the SLS. I don't know what that means. Let's see what this is. This likely means that Don is going overboard or excessive at the SLS, which could refer to the SLS Hotel, a luxury hotel chain. Okay. 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 That makes sense. You said you want to take control of me, but I got all the answers. You want me done with the strip club. You know I'm done with them dancers. So that makes sense. So let's go back a little bit because we talk about, you know, I got 2 girls in the cut. The 2 girls in the cut could be the strippers, right? That's one girl, all of the different strippers, and the other girl being her, who's pregnant. Let's click on the pregnancy thing. 3 pregnancy. It doesn't really say. Okay, so especially due to the birth of their son on 14th of March, which was the release date of this single. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's cool. I went to the strip club. Made love under the moonlight. Someone was saying earlier, Under the Moonlight is a song, or Moonlight is a very popular song off her last album, which I haven't heard. I haven't heard any of her albums. Guess we're moving too fast. Whatever you do right now, you know I can't go back. So he's in love with her. You try to leave me, damn near caught a heart attack. I'm in the H right now. I got my hand down deep in the sack, hit the blunt, come sit and relax. A right now, chopper damn near caught a flat. Call me if you want something. Know I feel your heartbeat. Don't act like you don't love nobody. Tell him that you love me. Say yes I do. Say yes I do. So this part stood out too, the yes I do, because there was a track earlier where the intro was this. It was a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Where the fuck was it? Oh shit. It was Future? Was it the one with Future on it? Yeah. It was the one with Future. Here we go. I want to see your face. 300 cash. I feel rich today. Purple rain. We all have choices. You all hear the voices. And then it's just this weird yes, yes I do. Yes I do. Could you say it for real and tell the truth? Yes I do. So I feel like this feeds into this. Where the fuck are we? I think these are related. Deep in the Water and Purple Rain. Lyrically, there's like a thread that connects right there. Because this stood out to me, but I didn't know what it was a reference to. I think it's in reference to this. So there's this matters. This has significance in the album in terms of what's going on. Tell him that you love me. Say, yes, I do. Yes, I do. As in, whoever this other person is that she's involved with, you know, she's now trying to convince him, no, I love Don Toliver. Like we all do, right? We all love Don Toliver, of course. Huh. So it's developing. And that was the final track of Disc 3. So there you go. Next song is Isolation is definitely the album to react to. If you wanted to add one to the reaction list. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Cali, right? I imagine. So things are starting to come together a little bit. It's starting to gel. And then this makes this make more sense too. I don't need to know more. Because I didn't really understand that before. I don't need to know more. Like, what do you mean? Like, I felt like he didn't want her to explain more. But really, I think what that means is I don't need to know anything else about your relationship with him. I just need you to tell him that you love me. I don't need to fucking hear all the details. I don't care about the details. Just tell him you love me. Say, yes, I do. And there was another line somewhere talking about how you're not doing what I'm telling you. That might have been in this track. Anyway, let's keep going. This is fucking cool. It's coming together a little bit. I wonder, sometimes these albums, the way they structure them too, it's almost like you gotta loop back. It's almost like they feed, it's a circle in a sense, where you learn stuff towards the end of the album that then makes the beginning of the album have more context, and so it kind of circles in on itself. This is track 1 of disc 4. It's called Inside, featuring Travis Scott. Producers are Johan Sweet, Oz, Derek's on there, Brian's on here, Sir Dylan's on there. Okay, here we go. Disc 1 of track 4, Inside.
Time that I'm not outside, I don't realize that I should be inside with you. I need that Mercedes back, Southside baby, inside crazy, outside maybe, blowing foes on a daily, swinging bows on a daily. Candy, ice cream,
Trippy's up.
I need force field. 9999. 9999.
I don't know what to make of this. This is just odd, a little odd. And so the reason why I pause and kind of mention that and point that out is, you know, we've heard what, 12 songs. None of the songs have been odd, right? All of these songs have sounded very good. So to me, with this song sounding the way it does, there's a reason for that. There's a reason. Like, these guys can clearly make music that sounds great and flows and all this other shit. As a huge fan of Travis, I'm not a big fan of his feature on Inside. And we talked about this earlier. I don't remember which track it was. And I get that. It was the Kodak Black, right? Again, I agree with the sense of, yeah, this isn't necessarily like the greatest thing I've ever heard, right? But I'm going to the other side of, I think there's a reason for this. There's a point to this. Artistic intent. It's a little just different, right? And so what if the idea is, and I don't really, honestly, with the, something else I struggle with is multiple negatives. So ain't a time, I'm not outside, I don't realize, that's 3 negatives. So my brain's like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. What is that? So it's not outside, I don't. So I have a hard time processing that line. I don't know what the fuck that means. Not a time, I'm not outside. So when I am outside, I do. I don't fucking know. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want to have a fucking mental breakdown in front of you guys. Need the Mercedes back. Okay. Southside baby, inside crazy, outside maybe pouring 4s on the daily. Swinging bows on the daily. Candy, ice cream, I need. I know what's on your conscience. For once, let's be honest. This was weird though too. Pose feel high up, my hands, your spleen. I don't know what the fuck that means. But I know what's on your conscience. For once, let's be honest. Before love was sweet, not a contest. Nights like this, I could die here. So there's this little section right there that does make sense of, sounds like actual love. Not a contest, not an exchange, actual love. 2 people together. And so that's being touched on right there. The rest of the song is confusing to me. Travis, his flow, the beat, it is just kind of odd. But there might be a point to that. There might be a reason for that, Oh, good. Viejo, I'm not the only one who hates those, all the negatives strung together. Basically, every time I'm outside, I'm thinking about being inside with you. Okay, there you go. Okay, thank you, Prada, for breaking that down, because my brain just, no. It flies apart. It's like an engine overspeeding and just exploding. Like I can't do it for some reason. Let's keep going. Let's keep listening.
In a time that I'm not outside, I don't realize that I should be inside with you.
What's weird, sometimes I'll pause it and then get going again, and then I like it more after taking a break. It's weird.
Stop acting funny. You know that you don't need my money. Cause whatever you need, I'll meet you Monday. The sun come rising in, I got you coming.
Inside with you.
I think this is just a sex song. I think that's all this is.
Realize that I should be inside
I think that's all this is. I think it's just sex song. That might just be Sexy Time Slow Jam. That might just be that's all it is. Here's Timothy. He says, he's just saying everyone, he's not with her. He missed her. Oh, he's not with her. I don't know. The first two, pretty straightforward in terms of the second half there. It's the first of the stop acting funny. You know you don't need my money. Can't you hear me? This almost feels like a conversation right here. Can't you hear me? Then I'll meet you Monday. The sun come rising, I got you coming. My sports car will need a min. Better beat me there. Better meet me there. So, yeah, they're meeting up. And they're having a little bit of fun. It's coming in hot and heavy. I need it. What's going on? You're shaking out the box. Take your panties off. I know this part was interesting. I know you've seen my text. Go and delete it. Don't tell them all. Hit it and hit it again. Go on. Repeat it. I know you see my text. Go and delete it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think that really is just, and maybe like, but it actually like maybe it actually means something in the sense of he's not just hooking up with some girl, it's her. He's thinking about her. He wants to be with her. I think really that's what this song is probably trying to push. It's not like previous tracks earlier where, you know, he's just hooking up with these stripper girls and all this other shit. You know, he's in the club and the girls want to show him some love. That bit. I think it is specific to her. And so it's more so, you know, the verse with Travis Scott. I know what's on your conscience. For once, let's be honest. Before, love was sweet, not a contest. Night like this, I could die here. I think really that's what this song is focusing on. The fact that he's not thinking about having sex. He's thinking about being with her. I think that's the important difference there. I suppose. That's going to be my assumption. That's how I'm going to take that. And so much so that, you know, because guys, we think about sex all the time, which is true. That's true. But I don't think it's about sex. I think it's about her, with you. He says that over and over again, with you. So I think that's what makes this important in terms of where the album is going thematically with the relationship with her. Because previous track, he's deep in the water. It's just you and me as far as I can see. I want you to say, yes, I do. You know, it's developing. The relationship is developing. So I think that's what's going on here. Yeah. He just always wants to be with her. This album is good. Yeah. And it is, but it's also, Alex, I think it's both. You know, it can be both. That's the thing. Just because I'm picking apart and looking for a theme and an idea, context to what's happening in the album. Yes, the song is also a vibe song. It is. And that's what makes that, to me, that's what differentiates the great artists versus the people who they don't really necessarily make it, or their songs don't connect that well, is because he's doing both. Hell, he might be doing three things. He might be writing a song for her. The song itself is serving a function in the album, as in terms of the album context, and it's a song that everybody else can chill to. Like anybody out there who's fallen in love and obsessing over their partner can put on this song and think about that person, you know? And that's important. You got to have those layers. Your music, it's incredible when these artists make music that it's about them and it's personal and they open up and you get to see inside their lives, and they write it in such a way that it connects with total strangers. Like, that's incredible when they do that. And so I think this song is going to serve that purpose. Let's keep going. This is cool. Track whatever, 2 of disc 4 is called 5 to 10. Producers are Derek. Derek's been on fucking almost every song. Nick D, Oz, Buddy Ross, Charlie Handsome. Oh man. Not Charlie not so good looking or mediocre. Yeah. Okay. All right, dropping in 5 to 10. The album's Another thing too is the album's chilled out. Think of the front half versus now.
Ride me like a motherfucking Harley.
Ride me like a motherfucking Harley.
I'm the hottest kid. Ride me like a motherfucking Harley. I'm rocking the cage. Oh yes, every baby, and I feel like an ape when I'm rocking the stage. Got too much trauma and too many problems. I'm about to get faded.
Yeah, before it slowed down on the production there, it stopped. It sounded like it was warbling a little bit.
Ride me like a motherfucking Harley. How you mean? I'm the hottest kid. Ride me like a motherfucking Harley. My body on bottom, my body on top, and nobody finna come stop me. She riding that dick like a Holly. She sneeze, I got baby Bobby. I'm 5 for 10, go ahead lock me in. Ride me like a motherfucking
I do like the idea of ride me like a motherfucking Harley.
I'm the hottest kid. You call my name, boy, I'm geek.
I like how chill this is.
Yes, I am. Come here.
And there's like just these warble effects too.
In that bad like church. Don't need a car, don't hide it. Get a chance to know my body up.
Hey man, I'm proud of you, man. We the baddest summer motherfucker band ever. I love you. Peace, baby. I love you, man.
I want to see what this is. So a couple of you already know what this is. Outro is playing part of "Drugs You Should Try It" by Travis Scott. Okay. Okay. What does 5 to 10 mean? Oh, there's an annotation. I'm going to go 5 to 10. Go on and lock on me. Oh, it's just talking about the sample view. What does 5 to 10 mean? You guys know? I go 5 to 10. I don't know what that means. Ride me like a motherfucking Harley. I go 5 to 10. I'm rocking the cage. Oh, yes, I'm a big band. I feel like an ape. I'm rocking the stage. Got too much trauma and too many problems. I'm about to get faded. Ain't nobody known you as your girl. Nobody, no party went named it. I went and sipped out the fan today to break all the pain. So he's still fucked up. He's still fucked up. But he's got love at least. I go 5 to 10. Go right like a fuck. You're going up exponentially. Oh, that's a good idea there. Fullest Twitch. Yeah. 5 to 10. Or you could even take it like a scale. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 5. You know, if you're 5, you're not doing that great. But if you go to 10, that's a huge jump, obviously. Now you're going from feeling pretty mediocre to feeling amazing. So I like that idea. I like that. Good mention there. She rolling like a roller coaster. Damn, little shorty rolling. I know this shit won't get too far, but I want to control it. So this is what concerns me right now. There's 2 tracks left. Who knows where this is going to go? This idea of I know this shit won't get too far, and I want to control it. I want to control it. Which makes sense, because if he's experiencing true love, especially earlier, he's saying, I got all this trauma, too many problems, you know, sipping out the fan to break all the pain. So if he has true love, that's something you want to keep, you know, if you find that, obviously. I went to go drive the car and whip it like it's stolen, Who's Rick Owen? She finna throw the Rick Owen out. It's time to meet your friend. She let me stroke. I'm hitting the drum going. I'm going again. My body on top. My body on bottom. My body on top. She's riding that dick like a Harley. And you get the bridge. I come down off the beans. She's on top. Lean on me. Call my name. I'm geeked. I'm here. Throw it off the seams. I'm here. Come here. In that bag, like, and then the lyrics are questioned. I couldn't tell what he was saying either. Throw it in the car, don't hide it, get the chance I might bite it. Guess I'm where I'm supposed to be. She never say no to me. She bought me 100 G's. I love being in love in the night. Rick Owens is a fashion brand. Oh, okay. Of course. Of course it's a fashion brand. I should always just guess that, right? So he's in love, y'all. I'm just going to say it. He's in love. If you go 5 to 10, yeah, you're talking about being lost in the ocean and which one was that? Deep in the water. You know, he's in love. He's always thinking about her. Yeah. So there's 2 tracks left. Hopefully it all works out. I hope it doesn't fall apart. I'm going to assume it works out given the current status of their relationship. But let's see. We have Last Laugh. Ooh, produced by Tomb Pilgrim. Vendor, Young Era, Toliver. Lots of producers on this album. Lots of producers. Last Laugh. Let's jump in. Track 3 off of disc 4. Here we go. Everything's calmed down quite a bit,
baby
too.
been holding me down when I lose control. They really want to take my soul, but I got the last.
Okay.
I got the last. 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 Ha 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 ha.
So I'm pausing real quick to say I'm taking this as a positive. I'm taking this as a... They say, baby, been holding me down when I lose control. They really want to take my soul, but I got the last laugh. What I'm taking that part to be from everything we've heard so far is he's with Callie. Callie's helping him out. He's in love. She's helping him out. She's holding him down. He's not losing control, which in the beginning of the album, he was kind of out of control, right? Especially tore up and shit. And the last laugh to me is they really want to take my soul, being, I don't want to say like music industry, but just that whole scene, that crowd, tried to find real in plastic and the girls at the strip club that want to show me love and all that shit. They want to take my soul. And if he was in a situation where he has all this trauma, like he was talking about the previous track, if he was trying to drown his pain in that, but also knowing, fuck, I'm losing it. I'm losing control. Now he gets the last laugh over all of that because he's with somebody who actually cares about him. So that's how I'm taking this song at a current state. I got the last laugh. So hopefully it stays that way.
You thought that shit was gonna work.
So this, I think that's the temptation. You thought that was gonna work. You thought that was gonna hold me down type of thing. Maybe.
This shawty can't help but just swerve. Babe at the Benz, I dropped on in cash. I call up Penelope. Kissing that Molly and riding that Holly and popping that ecstasy.
Although here we go.
In the world, I come to your city. I know that you loving me. I know I can't take back all of the things that I said out of jealousy. But we split ties, you never been kin to me.
Now I don't know. Everything I said, I don't know. I love how patient
I got the last, I got the last, I got the last. Yeah, I got the last, I got the last, I got the last. Ha 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 ha. You thought that shit was gonna work. You thought that shit was gonna work. I got the shit straight out the mud. I got the shit straight out the dirt.
I love that rumbling bass. God.
This shawty can't help but just swerve.
Huh. The vocals are very blurry. Whoa. That's an ominous little sneak peek at the final track, huh? I don't know. So here's what the outro was saying, because it's very hard to hear. I don't know how well you guys can read the lyrics on the screen, but I know your heart. I know your heart. I've known it's real. Take some time to walk away, and I wish you well, girl. Free around the world. I don't know. At first, I was taking this as a positive. Maybach the Benz, dropped on the cash, call up Penelope, kissing that Molly and riding that Harley and popping that ecstasy. So it sounds like he's fucking wilding again, right? Touring the world. I come to your city. I know that you're loving me. I know I can't take back all the things I said out of jealousy. Are we spare tires? Are we spare tires? You've never been kin to me, but I fall right back in that pussy girl. You're my drug, my ketamine. When I'm out with the gang, I roll out my Glock and bust in the air for the love. You hit me all in the club. This is the part that threw me off. Where I stopped thinking that maybe it's not positive. You hit me all in the club. You hit me all in the club. I know it hurts. No, it's hurting tonight. Last laugh. I don't know. Shawty can't help but twerk. I don't know. And then it ends with, I know your heart. I know it's been real. Take some time to walk away. I wish you well. Huh. I don't know. Beautiful song. Yeah, I agree, Timothy. Beautiful song. I did notice I was getting so wrapped up in trying to figure it out. I was like, oh, I'm not listening to the music. Oh, shit. I should listen to the music. I did really enjoy the pace of that song. It felt pretty, like, contemplative. In a way, it felt like, I mean, it's called Last Laugh, and so you can call that in the sense of victory. You know, I won. But it did feel like looking back. It had that like emotional tone of kind of stopping and looking back at all the shit you went through to get to where you are now, type of a thing. But I am a little concerned / confused about where we are right now, because it sounded like they were definitely in love. But now you've got this, I know your heart. I don't know. And this, I know it's hurting. I know it's hurting. Now, you hit me all in the club. You're hitting me all in the club. I know it hurts. I don't know. I don't know what to make out of that. Maybe he knows it hurts her if he's out and about while he's touring the world and going to different cities and stuff. I don't know. Let's go to the last track rather than try and figure it all out. It's called the HARDSTONE National Anthem. It's got Benny X. It's got Derek, Tommy Parker, Gabe Shadow, Matt Spatola. Dropping into the final song of HARDSTONE Psycho. Okay, here we go. Final track. Sounds fucking badass.
You know I love to see you whine. Don't let me catch you when you're crying. I turn those tears into wine.
Tears into wine.
Turn those tears into wine.
Instead of water into wine.
I was raised by the wolves. Swam through water. I won't find myself. Try to get answers. Try to get answers. Don't let this be the part when you leave. Fashion statement with my heart on my sleeve. Fashion statement with my heart on my sleeve. Show you how I feel. You need someone to ride for you. I'm a soldier for real.
This is a cool song.
You know I love to see you whine.
This was like a great nighttime driving song.
Turn those tears into wine. Turn those tears into wine.
This is great. I love that it's ending this way. Wow. Wow. I could drive anywhere at night if you put Don Toliver on the aux. Let's go through the lyrics a bit. This refrain is really, don't let this be the part where you leave. Fashion statement, wear my heart on my sleeve, wear my art on my sleeve. That's only how I feel. You need someone to ride for you. I'm a soldier for real. You know I love to see you whine. Don't let me catch you in here crying and turn those tears into wine. And then the bridge, I need space. orbit slowly around me. Please tell me, where have you been? I was raised by the woods, swam through water, yet I will find myself trying to get answers, Ha. I just want to put it on again. The whole album. Ha. You know, that song specifically, like, of this whole theme, this aesthetic of the riding the motorcycles, that one felt like someone riding the motorcycle down the road all alone late at night, just off going. That's what that song felt like to me. Okay. Shit, man. That was great. I don't know what to say in terms of all of the ideas I was putting out there with trying to figure out the album, you know, how right or wrong I am. I don't know. I really don't know. I think there is something in this album. This isn't just a collection of songs. There is a story being told, but I feel like you gotta dig. You really gotta dig. And so maybe on more listens, something will surface out. I'm curious to see what other people say talking about the album. I want to listen to it again. I want to listen to that front half again. That first 4, you know? Let's see what we got going on in chat. This song is up here from Patch Statement. This might be Donnie's Utopia. Maybe. I love this to close out the album. Yeah, I think so too. Bob, I think you need to listen to Moon. It has Don and Cudi on it, or Kid Cudi on it. Kanye just has background vocals. Young Thug. I don't know. More Young Thug. That would be fun to do. Yeah, I agree. Timothy, there's something here, but it's also a vibe. Yeah. It's also a vibe. I know, I said Cudi. Oh, Moon's the top song off of Donda. Well, I guess we'll do closing thoughts. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I like that. The hard part with doing this, like what you guys have just saw, how long has it been? 2.5 hours. Is, wow, 2.5 hours. Holy fuck. I was really digging into it. It's been so long, I've forgotten the early tracks, you know, and the sound and what was going on. And so this is definitely one of those things where I'm looking forward to listening to it again and letting it ride out. The back half a little bit more chill. It calms down. I think that makes sense in terms of what he's saying with the lyrics. I mean, if he's falling in love and he's buying into this girl and he's breaking away from this kind of party scene lifestyle, then yeah, it does calm down. And he's having a kid, or they have a baby now. Yeah, things are calming down, which is good. And hopefully, you know, one of the tracks previously was talking about, it got all this trauma and shit. Hopefully, you know, that'll settle down too. But hell, I clicked on this, you know, going from 5 to 10. If that's what he means, if that's what that means, if on a scale of 1 to, if he's going from a 5 to a 10, that's great. That's great. You know, that's awesome. Everyone wants Moon. I'm gonna do the videos and then I'm gonna stop because it's been 2.5 hours. I haven't eaten today, so I apologize, everybody. I apologize. Yeah, this is a good fucking album. Good album. Really enjoyed that. I'm excited to see the videos because I want to see how the visual aesthetic plays into it. I want to see if there's anything there, because sometimes these guys, man, they do the videos like Weekend. I was fucking blown away by the music videos for After Hours. The whole story that was constructed in those music videos was incredible. So let me get set here.